Hey guys, how's it going? We were out on the lake earlier. As you've probably seen, we probably posted a couple other videos by now. Peter fell in. Man, it was friggin' scary, right? Watched him go right up to his chest, man, in water. Anyways, we have a plan, so I have rope, and anyways, we have a plan. So getting, put into action our plan, and he managed to get himself out, man. I'm not sure how he did it, but we're right along rock cliffs, so. But he managed to pull himself out of the water, so here he is. And anyways, we started marching back, and he was really cold, so we found an old camp. You can see that someone had an old camp here before. It's like a shower curtain here, or something they probably used to make shelter. There was an old tarp. I cut it up, and I put it around the fire, so I mean, while Peter's recovering, he can at least have a place to walk and stuff. So how you feeling now, Pete? Okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
That was scary shit, man. We got a plan.
Save my ass.
Yeah. Mark saves the day with his fire skills. So I just had to get a fire going quickly. You can see I've got a little rope there strung across a couple of trees so we can dry his clothes out and stuff. He's walking around, as you can see, on socks. I mean, that's what I did with this old tarp. I just cut it up, made it a horseshoe around the fire so he could, walk around, stay warm. You see on the fire, he's got his cigarettes. He lost his cigarettes, so that sucks. I don't smoke, so it's all good. But anyways, guys, that's kind of what we're up to so far today. It's been it's the first time we've ever had a crisis like this where someone actually fell through the ice. It's freezing all week, man. So that's why when we go to our little island, we always walk along the shore. He fell right next to the shore, so that's good. I mean, it was deep water there. He didn't touch bottom. So I mean, people go to those cliffs and they jump off and stuff. So. But we found that there was an old campsite here, so we found an old rack, like a little grate there. We'll just make camp here for the day, basically until Peter's dry. Then we'll pack up. We had, you can see I've got my sled there, my gear on it, but we had like 50 bricks on it. We were going to build another stove, and I was going to build some walls onto our shelter that you've seen in other videos. And we're going to see if I could just heat the shelter up with a little rocket stove. Maybe we would have caught the place on fire, who knows? I mean, there's not a lot of debris that comes out of the rocket stove once it gets going. So. Anyways, we stashed the bricks. We stashed them up along the shore there, and maybe we'll get them out to the island. Who knows? I mean, if it gets warm this week, we might never be able to walk out to that island again. So it might be, late winter, early spring, and I'll have to get the boat going again. And I got an inflatable raft, and I got a trolling motor. You'll see it. It's a pretty cool setup. Plywood floor. We sit on lawn chairs. I stand there and fish off of it. It's pretty cool. Peter and I did fall into the water one time on the boat, but that's another story for another time. How you doing, buddy? Good, all right?
Today was good. It was,
Man, thought we were going to lose you today, Pete.
Yes. Not losing me today, boys.
Man, it just would have been me and the wife out here, bud. That would have been fun. The wife's freaking out because I didn't answer. Sometimes I forget to text and it's in my pocket. So the wife's like, "What's going on? I hate when you don't answer." Right? She thinks someone's gonna fall into the ice, which somebody did. So sorry, wife. You're kind of right there, but we have a plan. We're good. We don't walk next to each other. We give ourselves lots of space when we're walking across the ice. That's exactly the reason why I'm able to get the plan going and get a rescue and going. But he got himself out of the water, so giddy up.
Look at this, the steam.
The steam coming off his boots, man, what a sin. He's wearing the pajamas I had. I had 3 layers on today, so we were able to come in the woods, and of course he's got to get naked because he's got all the cold clothes on, wet, soaking clothes. And you can see I pinned them up there, but they were standing up on their own here just 10 minutes ago. They were frozen solid. So it's probably, I don't know, 5 degrees below Celsius, wind chill of -10 maybe.
It's ACBC on YouTube.
Yeah, so yeah, he got a shirt ACDC, but we're ACBC, of course, Atlantic Canadian Bushcraft. Not sure why we call it Bushcraft. We just do whatever. We goof off in the woods. So it's like Bushcraft goofing off in the woods sort of thing. We're just a couple of grown-ass men that just can't get it, building forts out of your blood, right? So it's nice to get out here.
Make sure you check the ice thickness before you head out, folks.
Well, he's talking about checking the ice thickness. There's no way to check the ice thickness. I mean, if we take you to the lake, you can see the trail we came in on here. And I'll just walk with me here. Let's go up the lake. And he was ahead of me, which is very rare. Normally I lead because I'm 200 pounds plus my gear. You know, he's a little lighter, so this is the lake here. Now we're on the lake again, so I get the little sun there, but you can see way back, that little piece right at that tip there that you're seeing on the camera. Right there, my glove's all messed up. That's our island, and we just couldn't make it out there. We got to the rock cliff, he fell in. But you can see the lake is full of snow, so it's tough to tell, man. And that snow kind of creates insulation, so it doesn't really help when you're trying to freeze. But anyways, it was a close call. You know, everyone warns us about this. Oh, you guys are crazy being at the lake. We have a plan. Like, we're okay. We walk along the shore. So if we do fall in, you know, we're close to shore. That was the riskiest part, and that's why it was the riskiest part, because it's deep. You think deep water would freeze better, but the shallow water freezes so much quicker. You can walk along. We just walk along the shore, right? Just walk along the shore until we need to cross. And now usually when we go to cross, we're always a little bit nervous, and you should be. You got to respect this. You can see my tracks from earlier. I go all the way around, and I stay very close to the shore. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but you know, we go, always stay close to the shore. But yeah, that was a very close call. Very close call. Glad he's okay. It just goes to show we have a plan. You know, it's not always about, you know, I like to come into the woods and use birch bark and stuff and twigs to light a fire, but there are risks, so I always have paper, lighter. I even have lighter fluid if I need it. I thought I was going to need it today because, I mean, we got tons of snow now. So, well, I'm prepared to get a fire going in minutes. So I was able to just brush away the snow, and then I made a layer of sticks and stuff, of course, so I can light a fire, not directly on the ground, it's frozen. So that's good. Anyways, I didn't panic. I had a plan. He managed to get himself out of the water, so I didn't have to resort to rope and some other things that we had. I got a couple of ice picks that I use, and you know, we had a plan, but I didn't need it. He got himself out of the water. Thank God. You can see the panic. So we were pretty panicked, but we knew there was this old campsite here. So we knew, you know, where he fell through was several hundred meters from here. So he was a trooper, man. He was fell up to his chest. I watched it. It was 20 feet in front of me. And he said, no, we're not giving up on the day. Just get me warm, Mark. Get me a fire. I got to get dry. I said, okay, well, I've got 3 layers of pants on, so I'll give you the middle layer. No problem. So the two of us, we had to come into the woods here in cold winter Canadian day and friggin' strip down our clothes and, you know, get him some dry stuff. So anyways, we did. We got him some dry stuff. So we got a little camp, but you can see there was like a little, there was like a shower curtain. They must have used a shower. Someone here must have used a shower curtain before to make a shelter or something. And it's still here, and there's an old tarp. Well, unfortunately, I cut the tarp up. But in my defense, it was really ripped up, and it looked really old. It wasn't a part of a structure or nothing anymore. It was stuck to a tree. Some of it was frozen. You can see here, if you look here, you can see that even the shower curtain, I'll get rid of my drink here for a second. It's all frozen into the ground, so I have to rip the pieces. But someone did have a camp here, and it was very helpful because I was able to use their old tarp. So just give Peter a way to walk around a little bit instead of just stand on this little tiny patch one there. That was the first one I cut out. Keeping the fire going, bud?
Yep,
how are you doing? Are you getting dried out or what?
I got my slippers here.
Shit, man. It's crazy. It's a little windy, unfortunately.
We'll make her.
You should probably put your boots on the other side of the fire just because of the wind. Oh no, what did you do to those, bud?
I'm just trying them out.
Yeah. Cigarettes. Fuck.
It's working, look.
Watch my mouth there, I suppose.
So that.
Yeah, nice. Anyway, sorry about the F-bomb. But,
look, buddy.
ah, good stuff. They saved the cigarettes. Alright guys, well I think I'm gonna smoke a cigar. I think I got a cigar there. I think I'm gonna smoke a cigar. I might have to chop up a little bit more wood. You see I got some wood in the background there. The fire's starting to get a little good Canadian pine. Dry Canadian pine burns very quick. It's a soft wood, but yeah. Anyways, probably think about getting some lunch soon. Getting kind of hungry, but we're kind of through the main panic of our situation, and we're able to. I got to get this fire warm because I can feel it's not giving off the heat it was just 20 minutes ago. So we'll be back. Bye for now.